Hello and welcome back to Drums and Wires. I'm your host Paul, otherwise known as Fuzzpsych, and it's been a little while, so I'm just going to go over a few things that I found over the last few months. It's not a heck of a lot, but I keep myself busy, you know. You got to keep up with things. I'll start off with, I saw how far back we're going. I'll start off with Record Store Day from Black Friday. Only got a few things on that thing. I got the Billie Eilish Live 10-inch. I do like Billie quite a bit. And this is a very limited edition of 4 live tracks on a 10-inch EP, which I quite enjoyed. I also got, picking up live, Flaming Lips, Yoshimi Battles the Pink Robots, live in 2024 at the Oklahoma Zoo. Celebrating 40 years of the Flaming Lips. Hard to believe. And this is quite a nice 2-album set. It's mastered at 45 RPM for the sound quality, and it comes in a very, very funky neon greeny type vinyl here. Yeah. I also splurged and got the Love box set. I left it behind, and then it bugged me, so I had to call the next day and say, please put one aside, and they did. This has got 5 albums in it, the first 4 albums on Elektra, plus an album of rarities. I had 3 out of the 5 already, although one of them was just a mono mix. It's nice to have everything in stereo here. These are wonderful pressings. They're totally quiet, and they sound amazing. So I was very glad to pick this box set up. Now let's go on to some... picked up a lot of Canadian stuff lately. I'm in Canada, so I do listen to a lot of Canadian music, of course. And I picked up quite a few nice Canadian pressings lately. This is the Sun Junkies. This is a hard album to find for some reason. It's on Bummer Records, distributed by Zed Branford. But Zed Branford seems to have disowned it or something. There's nothing on their website about it. You can't order it from them anymore. It's not in stock at their store. I managed to find a copy online. It's a 2-album set, nice indie pop, alternative rock type thing on a nice red vinyl. Yeah. So I was happy to pick one of these up. There's only 200 pressed, so I'm very happy to find it. I also got Guelph's finest, Bonnie Trash. Actually saw them a couple times over the last few months. Got my album signed up. This is a reissue of the first full album, Malocchio. Also comes on a nice colored vinyl. This one comes on a nice bronze vinyl. Let's see, get that in the picture here. Yeah, looks wrinkly, but it's not. Bronze vinyl from Malocchio. Like I said, I got it all signed up. They're an excellent band live. I do recommend going to check them out if you get a chance. Very dark, gothy, independent type stuff, but I quite like Bonnie Trash. Soft Cult finally released their debut album, When a Flower Doesn't Grow. They're from Kitchener-Waterloo, same as myself. It's a pair of twins that make this music, both female. Used to be called Courage My Love back when, if that rings a bell at all. This also comes on a black and red vinyl. This is gothic, shoegazy, independent type stuff. Again, highly recommended. Check out Soft Cult. They just finished a tour with Lights. I got the new Tanya Tagaq album. Tanya Tagaq is a national treasure. Everything she does is just fantastic. This album is no exception. It's avant-garde. It's in your face. It's everything that she is. If you are familiar with it, this is also a nice red vinyl. If you're not familiar with Tanya Tagaq, she's an Inuit throat singer that mixes in with that with regular vocals and industrial beats, and yeah, she's just amazing. Something a bit more obscure. There's the Radiation Flowers from out west. They're a nice shoegaze type band I've been following for a while. This came out in late last year. Again, excellent shoegazy type stuff. I believe this is on color vinyl as well. No, it's just black vinyl. Nothing special to see there. So that's the Canadiana section of our program. Then get some other pickups I've made, new and used. I went to a record convention in Guelph, picked up a few bits and pieces there. One of them was Talonen, Finnish guitar player. It was in the cheap bin and looked interesting. Thought I'd give it a shot. It's not bad at all. Again, he's quite the guitar player. Sort of a very proggy type thing. I enjoyed this. I picked up some Public Image Limited live in Tokyo. We didn't have this before. For $10, I didn't see the point of leaving it behind. Some more guitar workouts. We got Glass Harp with Phil Keaggy, of course. Great underrated guitar player. This is a live album, Synergy. I was happy to pick this up as well. Got some more John McLaughlin, Extrapolation. Nothing more can be said about John McLaughlin. He's just an amazing guitar player. And his early 70s records are definitely worth seeking out. This is one. This is from 1972. I got some more prog stuff. I got Colosseum, The Grass is Greener. A nice little prog record from the early 70s. I'm not sure the exact year here. Okay, some other pickups, something a bit more recent. This is the new Gorillaz album, which is excellent. The Mountain. A lot of Eastern influences here. Anushka Shankar is on here, playing sitar on a lot of the tracks. This is the packaging is just gorgeous. It opens up, and it's got great sleeves, and this is the indie store exclusive on yellow orangey vinyl. And there's the great band from Ireland with a horrible name. This is Just Mustard. And their sophomore effort, entitled We Were Just Here. This is, think the Cranes meet Joy Division. Sort of a gothy, indie poppy type stuff. Very good. Very Cranes-like vocals. And I quite like Just Mustard. Check them out if you get a chance. Well, back a few years, I picked up Noma Tanega. This is a reissue, not an original. Originals are rather hard to find. Which has got You're Dead on it, which is the theme to What We Do in the Shadows. And it's a really good folky album from the 60s there. This is the special edition on that colored vinyl here, sort of clear with stuff in it. Vinyl there. Speaking of great guitar players, we were a minute ago that they got overlooked is Larry Coryell, live at the Village Gate. This man is cheap heat. If you've seen any Larry Coryell albums, especially from the early 70s, pick them up. He's an amazing guitar player, and his stuff is always like $10. This is a great album again. Just if you're a guitar aficionado, or yourself if you haven't already, listen to some Larry Coryell. Did a little bit of thrifting. I don't find much of the thrift stores anymore. When you do find something that's usually way overpriced, it's gotten ridiculous. They've forgotten their thrift stores, and they're charging record store prices on stuff which, of course, they don't guarantee or check the condition on. But I did find Sandy Denny and the Straubs. I used to have this years ago. I think I replaced it with a CD and sort of regret that. So it was nice to find this for $5. Sandy Denny, of course, one of the greatest folk voices of all time. This is her first recordings with the Straubs. Also picked up a couple of 10cc albums. I guess I have the one here. This is Rubber Bullets, their first album. Great art rock with a sense of humor. Also have their second album, Sheet Music, which is probably a better album even. But yeah, for $5 a piece, I wasn't going to leave these behind. They're excellent records. Took a punt on something called Guillotine. It looked interesting. I gave it a little bit of a listen in the record store. If you like Janis Joplin and horns, this would be a good album for you. It wasn't bad, but again, it's very, very Janis Joplin with horns. Canadian band from Quebec. This came out in '69, I believe, somewhere along there. So within a year or two of that. And my best find, I think, when I was in Encore Records, the wonderful Encore Records, I found the very first Faust album, original German pressing, with the insert on the clear vinyl. I couldn't believe that they had this, and it was for about a third of the price of what it actually goes for. So I had to have this. Snagged it with both hands. So for my Faust collection, this is a must-have. I'm so glad to have that. Okay, I thought this would be a bit of a longer video, but I guess not. That sort of covers everything. I hope you enjoyed these little forays into my collection and what I picked up. Record Store Day is coming up very shortly on the 18th of April. So hopefully we'll get something there, and we'll see you all very soon. Bye-bye. Thank you.